This video is going to be about taking over another person's body. Okay, so we've heard of demonic possessions, um, but no one really understands why this takes place. There are wicked intentions behind some of these possessions, and then there are divine interventions when a person's body is taken over. Okay, now the lamas from Tibet, these lamas, I said it before and I'm gonna say it again, are the angels. They are the only people that I've researched that can go in and out of Agartha at will. Okay? Or Shambhala. And if you don't know anything about what Shambhala is, go watch my video. It's called something like, I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but it's something like the King of the World who lives in Shambhala. Something to that extent. It's like a 4-part session on it. It's a pretty long video, but everything that I'm saying is documented. I'm using documents in the video. But anyway, these lamas are avatars. So there's been an account with the lama Lobsang Rampa, how he took over the body of an Englishman, and in order to complete his mission on Earth. You see, these avatars are ascended beings or lamas. They can do this. They can will their death. They can come into another physical body as a grown man. Shit sound far-fetched, don't it? Well, for y'all that have no understanding of the occult, the word occult means that which is hidden. But for y'all that don't have any understanding of esoteric or metaphysical things, it's because your third eye is not open. You haven't had any spiritual experience or encounters. Okay? You haven't had any out of body experiences, any telepathic communication, or any just encounters period on the spiritual plane. So your third eye is closed. So if you don't resonate, then this is not for you yet, because you are not blossomed enough, or you have not, your soul has not evolved to that point yet. So just stay where you at, because that's, you get in where you fit in. Okay? But back to what I was saying. The Lama from Tibet, Lobsang Tuesday Rampa. I got like all his books. I done read like every last one of his books. He wrote like 19 books, and I done read like every last one of them. No shit. But Lobsang Rampa, he's a great author as well too. Okay. But anyway, Rampa talks about where this Englishman who was on the verge of committing suicide because he didn't like life. He didn't like his life. Life wasn't, it basically was boring to him. He felt like he had nothing to live for. So the lamas, or the ascended masters, are the ones that control on the ethereal realm. They saw it, so they pulled him out of his body on the astral plane and had a conversation with him. They showed him the astral realm, how beautiful it was, and basically they showed him the realm, the heavenly realm, Yaldabaoth realm. Okay, the subordinate god, the jealous god. So if you want more information on who runs the astral realm, the one and only, the so-called one and only jealous god, have no other god before me, God, go watch my video. It's called The Truth About the One and Only Jealous God, Yaldabaoth Revealed. Okay? But anyway, because Lobsang's Tibetan body had been beaten by the Japanese, or it was either the Japanese or the Chinese embassy. Anyway, he had got beat by these, whoever the hell it was. He was on the verge, his body was about to give out on him. So he needed another body in order to complete his mission on Earth, which was to bring the knowledge of the mysticism from the East to the West, okay, and do other things that they had him to do, whatever that was. There's a lot of stuff he couldn't reveal because he was in the secret society of the Ascended Host, okay. So anyway, what happens is Lobsang and the rest of these lamas and the Ascended Host, they cut the Englishman's civil cord, and Lobsang's soul merged with the other part of the Englishman's civil cord, and he took over the man's body. And the Englishman, he winds up going into the astral realm. He loved it, so the plan went through as what they had orchestrated after they had put him out of his body and showed him the astral plane, where y'all Heavenly Father dwell at, the jealous God, the parasite. Okay, read the Nag Hammett Library. Go watch that video I told you to watch. So anyway, Lobsang talks about how when he was taking over the man's body, how he had to get used to the muscle movements, the stiffness of the man's body, because in Tibet they're born into sitting in this yoga stance with their legs crossed. Their muscles are more flexible, because all they do is stretch, and he said he had to get used to all of this. It was like learning how to walk all over again. And it put me in a mind frame of like when people get possessed, they be walking all crazy and shit. And I said, well, shit, they probably walking crazy because they ain't used to that body. The way the muscles move, and stuff like that. Even the vocal cord. Instead of him talking like he did with the Tibetan accent, he talked with the English accent because this man had them programmed the body to speak with that English dialect. So Lobsang began to speak with an English dialect. But Lobsang said after a while, he put it like something like because it was his soul in the man's body, his energy signature within the body caused the Englishman's body to take on somewhat his appearance. Lobsang's original appearance, the Tibetan appearance, somewhat. But shit, still look like an English man to me. But anyway, he claims, or these lamas, they claim that you cannot take over a person's body unless they give you consent. It is against cosmic law or universal law to take over another person's body, because everyone has to go through their past life karma. Okay, so if somebody comes to snatch your body, take over your shit, this stops the karmic debt, okay, and free will of what a person naturally has birthright given. Okay? So you cannot, nobody can just come take over your damn body. I don't give a fuck what they say. This is cosmic law, universal law. Okay? So people that are actually, well, I'm gonna say this now since we got that out the way. People that actually get possessed by evil spirits, that's because they have made some type of agreement with these. They doing some incantation or some shit. Okay? And then because some of them don't have a fucking soul, their body becomes like scrap metal. Okay? If you a low vibrating motherfucker, you don't do shit but filthy shit all day, every day on the spiritual realm, guess what you're gonna attract? Because you get what you put out. And whatever you resonate within your heart chakra the most, this is what your aura is gonna be pulsating at. Because it is the heart chakra that caused the aura to pulsate with where you resonate at. So therefore, you are gonna be drawing or attracting negative, low vibrating, no good motherfuckers on the spiritual plane. Okay? And whether you willingly or unwillingly on a subconscious level accept them motherfuckers to take over your body, then you can become possessed by. Okay? Other than that, can't nobody take over your damn body. Okay? And another thing, some of these people that we see like on social media, some of y'all might even know some of these no good, low vibrating pieces of shit. Some people that you see that, you know, they can kill a baby, rape a child, just do filthy shit, just, you know, just out this world, like pathetic, filthy shit. Enslave somebody, enslave a nation, kill somebody just because they black. You know, dumb, stupid, beyond dumb, stupid shit. Okay? Some of these beings, they don't have a soul, literally. These are elementals from the low vibrational dimensions. These beings, they want to experience this realm, this dimension. So they incarnate. Some of these beings are incarnate into families and are born like everybody else born as a child or baby. Okay? So they are just pieces of shit from the get-go. See, you can find this in the Holy Quran. There's a part in the Holy Quran, right, where it talks about Moses was going. Well, no, it was talking about this. It wasn't Moses. It was the dweller or something like that. It was supposed to be this dweller, and he was going like by the river, and he put a hole in the boat, and then there was somebody with him. I think it was Moses. Somebody supposed to be with him or some shit. Somebody supposed to be with him. He was like, and he told him, "You ain't gonna be able to go on this voyage with me unless you can. Don't ask me no questions." And you know, but we'll just say Moses. Okay, but he kept asking him a question. He was like, "Yeah, ask me one more question. You ain't gonna be able to continue with me. I'm gonna just leave you where you at." So anyway, he wound up cutting a hole. Let me poke holes in the boat. He wound up killing the little boy. He wound up knocking down this wall. Shit that just looked like he was just fucking up. Bottom line, he wound up killing the little boy because, well, first he wound up putting holes in the boat because this guy was an ascended master. This dweller. I just know this shit just based off other research. But you ask somebody else that's in the Islam, they don't even know what the fuck it was. But this guy was an ascended master. He could see into the future. He had saw into the Akashic records that there was going to be some robbers that were going to try to use that boat to get away with some shit they had and stole. So he put a hole in the shit so they couldn't get away. Okay, not only that, he killed the little boy because he knew that the little boy wasn't shit. He was probably one of them old elementals from the low astral planes, incarnated in that body. And he told we'll just say Moses. He told him that The reason why I killed that little boy is because that little boy was gonna wrong his parents and do some very bad things to his parents, and his parents had a divine role to play in life. So either the little boy was gonna kill the parents or some shit like that. Otherwise, he would have killed the little boy. And so it had to been something critical. And then the reason why he knocked down the wall is because there was some money up under there for some orphans he was to give to them. But anyway, so some of these people that we see today that ain't shit, everybody know they ain't shit, okay? It's because they are low dimensional spirits that incarnate into physical bodies, okay? Very low dimensional beings that incarnate into these physical bodies. They just ain't shit. And see, I would say the Met. Well, I ain't gonna say that because you don't know a person past life karma. But what, according to the Quran, the way that this shit played itself out, the dweller killed that little boy. Okay, because he knew that the little boy wasn't shit. Okay? Now I'm not saying that goes for every child that's being murdered. Fuck no. That's not what I'm saying. So nobody even try to think that. Don't let your brain feed into that, because I know how the brain think. It think all types of ways after somebody presents something a certain way. But that's not what I'm saying. Okay? I'm talking about a divine act. So here we have it. A divine possession or a takeover of a physical vehicle. And then we got evil possessions of the physical body. Okay? So this has been a thorough breakdown of the body snatchers. Peace. Wait a minute. I'm going to say this. There is a flip side to this. If a person wrongs a person, like totally wrongs them, and that person passes over, that person that has been totally wronged, there has been accounts of those beings becoming a host inside of that person's body. And what gives them that personal right is because these people have basically forfeit their life because they have totally deprived in a past life that person, whoever they had messed over, of their life. Therefore, based off the laws of the universe, you get what you put out. They can become a host, the one that wronged the person in the past life can become hosted or become hijacked. Yeah. So, for more information concerning what I'm talking about on this, go watch my video. It's called Energy Vampires and Past Life Karma. But until then, peace.